Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to your year 2 offseason with your Vancouver Canucks. I am your host, GM Romar, back here in free agency. Last video, we went through the draft, ended up picking up Jackson Jacobson. We traded down to the 11th pick. And then Jacobson, we snagged up. He's a medium elite, 74 overall. We missed out on a few gems there, but I'm still happy with our pick. I feel like he will have the most growth out of everyone there. So I was stoked about that. We also went and made a free agent signing Arturi Lehkonen. He will be manning our second line left wing, but we do have one gaping hole in the center, in our center ice here. We have Elias Pettersson, and we don't have a second line center right here. We want McKenna playing on that first line left wing, so he won't be having center duties. I have been looking around to see what trades I can make to potentially fill this void, and I think I found a match. So the player going out, I think I wasn't able to, I was not able to get Philip Hronek to provide me a list of teams he was willing to get traded to. He's got a no movement clause. Nikishin, I'm looking to maybe offer him an extension right now. So we're going to be waiting on him. We're not going to be moving him. But Nemec is expendable right now. We got him in the New Jersey trade. Reason why I want to move away from Nemec is we already have Tom Villander, who's a similar player, who he has the same amount of potential. I think maybe he'll be even the same overall as him. So I think we already have that top 4 spot reserved for Villander going forward. Nemec is better, but we need to upgrade our team and other assets for us to be overall a better team. So the player that I was looking at, see here, proposed trade, he is currently on the Washington Capitals center. You can see here they have, if you sort overall, they have plenty of centers here. They just signed Adam Lowry. I can't remember, did we trade Tommy Novak to them? I think he just signed with them as well. So the center I was looking at was Connor McMichael here. He's a good two-way forward. Doesn't put up strict crazy points, but look, he's all around great. 88 defensive awareness, 88 offensive awareness, has great skating, puts up usually around 50-60 points a season, which is kind of what we need. We need a great stability down there, someone we can rely on. They already have Pierre-Luc Dubois. He's 29. They got him on a big contract, so they'd be wanting to play him maybe in the second line. Dylan Strome is without a doubt their top line player right now. They got plenty of depth there, so they are lacking a bit on the defensive end here. So they got Carlson and Chichurin as their top 2, and then the right side, their next best defenseman is Vince Ariorio. I don't know, it's spelled Oreo. How do you say that? I don't know. But yeah, this does make sense for them to want to go and upgrade that right-handed defensive side. So I think both teams would benefit from this trade. They give us McMichael, we send them Nemec, and that almost looks like a 1-for-1 perfect trade. I want to try to squeeze them a little bit more, maybe get, because Nemec is younger and he is the same overall, so maybe we can get like a 4th round pick out of this. Maybe that will even it out. So Simone Nemec, those are his stats there. Great shutdown guy, but he barely played for us last year due to injury. We need to fill a void in this team, so he's expendable. I'm willing to move on, and we will be getting Connor McMichael back. All right, we'll see. Nemec for McMichael in 4th. Will that go through? Trade rejected. Let's see. Maybe a 6th instead. Will this go through? Trade rejected. Try 7th. If not, I'll just try to do this trade straight up. The 7th, no. Okay, Nemec from McMichael straight up. Trade accepted. On behalf of the Washington Capitals organization, I accept your trade offer. We'll see you out on the ice. So I am very hyped about that. We still have plenty of cap space left. So we got our center core here. I think down the middle, we're going to be looking like Pettersson, McMichael, Coots, and Boivert. On the left side, we're going to be looking like McKenna, Lehkonen. I'm going to play Caden Lindstrom on the left wing. He's left wing eligible. And then Koivunen. We can interchange those two. On the right wing, we got Besser, Lekaramaki. We could look for a better third line right winger or play Dumais. I haven't really decided yet. But our 4th line right winger is going to be Drew O'Connor. We do have plenty of cap space, so I will see If there's anyone we can trade for to fill that right wing third line space, we have so much cap space, 28 million. Unfortunately, not really any great right wingers left, any left wingers who play that. So there are left wingers who play that position. Like, let's see here, Luosterainen. He's a two-way forward. Does he have good defensive stats? He has great defensive stats. Doesn't put up too many points. Let's see, Riley Smith. Maybe like a, yeah, like a, what's it called? Bring Brendan Gallagher to Vancouver. Bring him home. Huh. Let's see, even Jason Zucker is not even bad. He was putting up points last year. Yeah, maybe I try to get Jason Zucker on a 1-year contract. We'll give him a huge payday just to come here. Come on, we have plenty of cap space. We can do it. 1 year, $5 million. Just throw money at him. We need to burn some cap space. And then we'll sign a few depth guys here. Like Martin Nook only wants $1 million. Who knows? Maybe he'll be like a regular on the team. Give him a contract. Who else? Brendan Gallagher. I'll bring him to Vancouver. Fuck it. I don't know if he's gonna make the team, but bring him in as a depth piece. Could always just send these guys to the AHL if we. Santala. Oh, wait, hold on. Gallen. He's 70 overall, 20 years of age. Has some potential there. We'll sign you. Any goaltending prospects? Just one guy here, Postova. We want Medvedev getting most of the starts though down there, so I don't think I'm gonna sign a goalie. Yeah. We'll see if Zucker signs. We'll see if Martin Nook signs. Yeah, that will be most of our roster space. Okay, next order of business. I want to extend Nikishin. He wants to stay here. He wants a 4-year contract, I believe. I think that is fair. How much does he want for the cap space? He wants around 8 million. I'm willing to go down. I'm going to offer him this 8 million for 4 years. No clause, so anything happens, he's tradable. This will expire when he's 29, when he's in his prime, and he will negotiate something like a big boy contract. So if he does drop, it's only for 4 years and it is tradable. So it doesn't really hurt us. I think 8 million is a fair deal. We'll send him that offer. See if he comes back and likes it. Give him a few days here. Ooh, Zucker rejected that payday. Okay, he really does not want to play for us. Wow, I was not expecting that. Okay, so we need to find... Is there a center right winger? No. Maybe Riley Smith then? How did he do last year? 38 points. Yeah, give us. We need some veterans on it. Oh wait, is that Pew Suter I just saw? Oh, I think I bring back Pew Suter. He's a fan favorite here in Vancouver. He can play the center position too. Don't want Kreider. Okay, I think I am going to offer. No, Suter's got suitors already. Get it? Suter's got suitors. We'll give Riley Smith a 1-year, $3 million contract. He has no offers. He's a good veteran. He'll probably drop off next year, but that's why we got young guys like Dumais. We do not want to give up our second for Jason Dickinson. See, Martin Nook rejected. And there it is. Alexander Nikishin has accepted the offer. The cash was a concern, but other aspects of your offer closed the deal. I'm in. All right, so we got Nikishin locked up for 4 years. And Riley Smith signs. That's good. Okay, the team is starting to shape here. We still have $25 million in cap space. Okay. Let's see. Anybody else who want to sign? Let's see. So we got our forward core. It's looking like Pettersson, Besser, McKenna, Lekaramaki, McMichael, Lekkonen, Smith. Who is it? Smith, Lindstrom, and Coots. We're gonna play there, and then Koivunen, O'Connor, and the other. I think I'm gonna give Boivert a chance to make the squad here. I'm gonna sign another 4th line center. Some guy with good 2-way capabilities, just in case the Boivert doesn't really work out there. We can bring back Teddy Bluger. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that. Anybody else with like a better defensive category though? Nick Dowd has 5 stars. You know what? Sign Nick Dowd. He used to play on the Canucks, I think. Bring him on like a $2.5 million contract. No way he says no to that. Come on, yeah. Contract accepted. Nick Dowd. We got a veteran, a 4th liner there. I just want to make sure maybe we sign another defenseman because we got rid of Nemec. Yeah, I think we should. So Roenick, Nikishin, Pettersson, Willander, Korchinski, and then we will sign another right-handed defenseman to go alongside Korchinski. Oh, and all the defensemen are gone. Nice. Oh, shit. Anyone available in a trade? Let me browse the trading block. Let's see quickly. Ooh. Sean Durgy for 1 year, a bit too high. I don't want Trouba. Good Branson, no. Already saw what happened when Vancouver tried Good Branson. That was one of the dumbest trades too. I was generally mad about that one. Like, I took that one personal. Jared McCann was one of my favorite players now is when he first started out. Okay, Rasmus Ristolainen. Ooh. Nick Seeler. Maybe I think Nick Seeler will be solid. A right-handed defensive defenseman out of Philly. Okay. Who would you want for him? Let's see. I would be willing to give up ooh. Do I keep Dumais? I want to keep him just in case, but he's already 23. We could move on from him. Maybe like an Atu Ratu, just because like he has literally no shot of making this team anymore. We give him an opportunity somewhere else. Atu Ratu, and then like a 6th-round pick for Nick Seeler. Atu Ratu will get a chance to crack an NHL lineup. We already have a bunch of depth pieces. We need a top 6 defenseman. This makes sense. Will it go through? It's rejected. Maybe if I improve it to a 5th. Still rejected. It should be accepted with the 4th then. We'll give them Toronto's. Will that go through? Accepted. Yep. So we got Nick Seeler. The team is starting to form here. Roenick, Nikishin, Pettersson, Willander, Seeler, Korchinski, and then yeah, we got Pettersson and Mancini as our backups there. We got our goaltending, and then I already went over the forward core. So right now I am going to do all the off-season interviews, simulate to the start of next season, edit the lines, and then yeah, I'll check back with you guys in just a sec. Alright, so everything is set up. I got all the lines done. I manually did all the scouting. So it's time to dive into your year 3 Vancouver Canucks for the 2027-2028 season. We'll check our lineup here. So top line, no surprises here. We got McKenna, Pettersson, Besser. McKenna, they what's it called? Over the offseason, I told Besser to shoot more. He's playing with 2 playmakers. So I want him to be shooting. He's got a good shooting category. Hopefully that will translate to more goals for him, for our captain right there. And then second line, we got Lehkonen, McMichael, Lekaramaki. Unfortunately, none of like our players after our first line have X factors, so that's why we are so low in the chemistry department. But I think we more than make up for it with our overalls here. Third line, I went with Koivunen, Coots, and Smith. I chose to put Koivunen there because we do Lindstrom here. We get a -1 on that 4th line. Lindstrom, he doesn't really have that much like impressive like offensive stats right now, so I'd rather just have him on the 4th line. Last year in the sample size, he didn't really contribute too much, so that's why I have him down there. We're gonna try Sasha Boyford on that 4th line. He's a 2-way forward centerman. He's got big size. We'll see if he's able to handle the 4th there. If not, we have Nick Dowd here, a little veteran depth piece. And then we also have Jordan Dumais. He's an 82 overall, which is nice. He has great puck skills, but the only reason I'm leaving him out of this lineup right now is look at that defensive category. He's got only 2 stars, 76 overall defensive awareness. Pretty much got the same defensive defensive skills as a fucking potato. So we're not going to be running him. We got Pettersson as our depth defenseman there, So yeah, it's our Lindstrom, Boivert, O'Connor, Riley Smith, Braden Coots, and Koivunen. We got Smith to kind of mentor Coots on that third line. I'm gonna be trying to get Coots that Calder so that he moves up to like a high top 6. Hopefully he can be like our second C of the future if McMichael doesn't stay after his contract. But yeah, we want to give Coots the best chance to succeed here in Vancouver, and I think these are the lines that are going to do it for him. Got some great defensive capable players there. So for defense, this is where our chemistry really shines here. I'm surprised it did. It did with Foot. So yeah, we have a new coach, Warsofsky. I think his name, it wasn't Warsofsky. I forget what the name was. But yeah, Alexander Nikishin. He's a low franchise now. His role is still top 4, so I think a lot of his growth was statistical, not natural. So if he does have a down season, he might drop back to like an 85. But we're pairing him up with Roenick again. Pedersen with Villander and Korchinski. He jumped up to an 83 from an 81, so that's a good sign. He's still growing. He's got some X factors. We're gonna try to see. We're gonna play him on the power play. We're gonna see if he can grow even more. And then we got a defensive-minded right side defenseman, Nick Seeler there, who actually for a defensive guy puts up a good amount of points. You can see our power play right here. It's Besser, Pedersen, McKenna. We're throwing Lekaramaki on that top unit, and then Nikishin as well. Hopefully our power play can get going this year. It was really bad last year. I think we had like a 9% power play. This is the second unit. Like I said, Korchinski's going to be there. We're giving Coots some ice time there, because we want to give him a chance to win that Calder. Here's the 4-man. Similar penalty kill. We're running with Koivunen and McMichael. Koivunen's got a good defensive category, plus he gives us a +2 boost. I was thinking O'Connor here, but it doesn't give him that boost. Yeah, so there it is. Second unit, O'Connor and Coots. And then third unit, Pedersen and Boivert, +3. So yeah, we got some chemistry going on there. 3-man PK. Tried my best to get like at least neutral chemistry. That was the best I could do. Here's our 4-on-4 lines: McKenna, Pedersen, Lekaramaki, McMichael, Besser, Coots. Same thing here, 3-on-3 pretty much. And here's our extra attackers: Pedersen, Lekaramaki, just because my mindset with this is usually you'll have your first line out there at the end of the game, so I want Lekaramaki, who plays on our second line, to be that extra forward, and hopefully he can pot in a few extra goals there. Looking for a big year out of him. He's 85 overall now, so if he can jump up even higher, that would be great. He's got a great skating category, great offensive awareness. His shooting is kind of weak though for a sniper, which I'm gonna be in future years gonna be telling him to get his shooting up. Usually his shooting is already like really good. I don't know why it hasn't been growing. So it's Pedersen, Lekaramaki, McKenna, Besser, and McMichael in the shootouts. And then, of course, between the pipes, Demko and Lankinen. In the AHL, Medvedev is already an 80 overall, so technically he is ready to fulfill the backup spot. I want to give him some experience down there in the AHL, though. So he'll definitely be coming up either later on this year when or if we deal Kevin Lankinen, or he'll be in next year, backing up Demko. All right, so AHL squad. I wanted to give Potter top line ice time, Romani top line ice time. We don't really have that many young like studs here. These guys are both like high top 9, I think, so I'm giving them third line ice time. And then yeah, hopefully AHL can do some big things. Our defense is looking good. Kivi Haru, who we acquired over the off season. Here he is. We got him. He was part of the trade where we traded down to the 11th pick. I think we traded, what was it? It was our 8th pick and somebody else for Kiviharu and the 11th overall pick. And then he's playing with Kudraitsev there. Mancini is down there as well, so we got plenty of depth defensemen just in case we have injuries. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about the team going this year. I don't want to put expectations too high, because last year I did that, and we all know how that turned out. Gavin McKenna, he's wearing number 72 now since Heedle isn't on the team. Besser is still captain. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna I want to see how he does this year in redemption arc. If he doesn't do well, maybe next year we change our plans with the captaincy. I still got to do the goals here. I'm not going to do every player. I'm going to do what I usually do. So Demko, you're 91 overall, bud. You got to be playing for that Vezina every single year. No debates. There you go. Pedersen. I'm looking for a big year out of him once again. Want him to be feeding Besser, so if he can get 60 assists, that'd be great. We're just gonna challenge our top guys and then our rookies as well. Nikishin, now do I dare challenge him to take another step and go for the Norris? I think I want him to focus on his individual stats first. Maybe the Norris next year if he has a good year, but I just don't see him getting it at 87 overall this year. Philip Pronik, I want him to just be steady back there. Maybe like a good plus-minus rating. Playing with Nikishkin. I still can't get his name right. Hopefully he'll get points. Nikishin, yeah. And then Besser, we want you to score, man. We need you to score. We need rookie Besser back. Come on, Captain Besser. Come on. Oh my god, 50 goals might be too much though. Oh fuck it, we'll do it. We want him to be shooting. We want him to be scoring. We're going to be challenging him with that. Now McKenna. This is intriguing, or this is interesting. Do I want to go with an award or a stat? We don't know how insane he's gonna be, so we'll go with the stat. We'll go with like what should I do? A 40 goal year or a 50 assist year? We'll go. He had like 20 goals last year. He could reach that 40 mark. You know what? We're gonna challenge him to reach 40 goals. See what happens. So Pedersen is gonna be dishing to two guys who are aiming for goals. Like Karamaki, he doesn't have a very good shooting category. So you know what? Instead of 40 goals, I'm gonna get him to get 30 assists. Hopefully he hits that. Over the summer, we're gonna try to get him to get that shooting category going. And then the last guy here I want to do is McMichael. I want him to be working on them face-offs. We need a good guy down the middle taking draws. So, oh, whoops, wrong one. Okay, I guess he's going for plus-minus. That works too. Willander, we want him to be a solid defender back there again, so we will give him a plus-minus challenge. Kraczynski, will give him like assists because we have him on the power play. He shouldn't be too much at 30 assists. That might be a little bit too much, but we'll see. You never know, right? These guys do hit the challenges or they get boosts in overall. Okay, so Coots is the big one here. I want him to be aiming for that Calder. We'll go for award and Calder for Braden Coots. Let's see if he's able to bring it home. I'll go check the rookies later on in the season to see what that race is looking like. I think that's about it. Boyver, I want him to just, you know, if you can have a good plus minus on that fourth line. I think plus 15 might be a little bit too much. You know what? Have a good face-off rating. We need you developing into a two-way beast in the bottom six. I think that's everyone, so I'm gonna save the game. And we are going to be moving forward. Captains and shit. I already got McKenna. I think I mentioned this already. He's number 72. We're rolling with the same captains. Anything else I need to do before we start the season? I'm trying to think. There's always something I forget. I think we got everything covered, so we can go up to preseason. I'm gonna sim up the first couple of months. All right, Ryan Warzowski, new coach. Just end the conversation. Get the plus to morale. Got a new coach behind the bench. This former coach of the San Jose Sharks. We don't want to make any trade. What is going on? What? Oh, yeah, I was like, what was up with that screen? We'll go past preseason. I want to keep track of how many points Coots gets. The only guy I want on the block is Kevin Lankinen. I don't have him on the block anymore. What is going on? All right, here we go. So we're looking good in preseason, 5-0. 6-0. If only this can translate to the regular season. Regular season, preseason are way different. So we go undefeated in the preseason. We got Vancouver buzzing right now. Look at that. Besser putting up the points that we've always needed him to. And then Coots with a hell of a preseason, proving that he can hang in the NHL level. I am so excited for Braden Coots this year, man. He has an 89 offensive awareness. I think he's going to have a good year and maybe one day be that second line center that we so desperately need. We'll simulate to the regular season. Here we go. So your 2027-2028 Vancouver Canucks poised to have a good start to the season. We don't want Lankinen starting. We want Demko in, and we want a strong start, make a statement early. And here we go. We're up against the Colorado Avalanche. I forgot to even check. I don't even think I went through the awards last year. So yeah, Florida did win the cup. President's Trophy went to the Maple Leafs. Nashville made the finals. Of course, Florida did. And then here are the awards here. Austin Matthews getting hardware. We have Cale Makar with the Defenseman of the Year. Lady Bing. McKenna, obviously, we knew he won the Calder Memorial Trophy. Conn Smythe went to Barkov. Logan Thompson with the Vezina. Jennings went to Saros. Bill Masterton, Ryan Graves. Jack Adams, Muse for a second year in a row. Selke, the Matthews, and Ted Lindsay Matthews, and Matthews. Yes, hopefully that can be Pedersen this year. You never know. He's up to a 90 overall. I think he's gonna have a career year here with McKenna, with Besser. I also want to check on those guys with high potential in the minors. What overall are they now? So they are in their 60s. Next year they should be high 60s, low 70s going into the AHL, which is perfect. We have Jacobson, who's already a 74. He's only 18. He's already played a few games. He's tearing it up. 5 goals, 11 assists, 16 points in 8 games. Exactly what I'm looking for. Valentini went up to a 75. He's tearing it up, so it's good. We're going to have a strong AHL core or AHL team next year. It's nice seeing these guys you draft like develop. One of the best things about franchise mode. Yeah, and then defensively we have Malik and then Kivi Haru, who we're growing down there. Of course, we have Milroy and Medvedev. So here we go. Game number 1 against Colorado. We'll do a slow sim here. Here we go. Can we bounce back from a poor season last year? I think we could do it, honestly. I'm really confident in this roster compared to how we were looking last year. I think we have a good mix of young and old talent. Here we go. What can be done? First period. Colorado takes it, or scores a goal. Valerian Chuskin. Second period. We get one. Arturi Lehkonen, the former Colorado Avalanche, but a Middlestad bounces back with one. Let's see. Oh my goodness. See the difference between preseason and regular season. Oh my god. Guys, I give you a good speech about like being like a glass half full kind of guy and staying positive. I don't know if I can stay positive with this team. Like, I don't know what I can expect. Colorado's a tough team, so fortunately we dropped the first game of the season. All right, we're just gonna simulate now. Simulate this next week. See how we do. Trade. No, I don't want to trade Steeler. Why does everyone want Steeler? Is this a sign? Is he that good? I forgot to go over the draft class. So we win the next 2 games with this huge. Let me see. Let me view the draft class really quick. I always forget to do something at the start of the season. So we got this Schultz guy, Maddox Schultz, who's projected to go first overall. And this Avaja Holy guy. We already got this Cullen guy scouted. We already got a bunch of guys scouted here. Yeah. And then also I want to see what rookies are we expecting to pop off this year. So Lekin is already having a good start. Lekaramaki, Roenick. Coots has 2 assists in 3 games. That's huge. So yeah, looking good so far. Who is Coots' competition? Holy shit, McDavid has 9 points. That is disgusting. Rookie skaters. So this Roast guy, 80 overall. We can pass him. Lumberg. Okay, I'm kind of scared about this guy. This is the guy that went last year in the draft. He's an 83 overall already. If I were to put money on who's winning the Calder, I'm putting my money on him. Don't sleep on Kiskinen. He's an 83 overall as well. They're just simply higher overall players here that Coots is competing with, which I wouldn't even be mad if he like, didn't even come close to winning the Calder. So Coots, just try your best. We'll see what happens. But moving forward here, simulate up to the 30th. Up game against Buffalo, we take it. Detroit. There we go. We're on a roll now. Utah. Here we go. Here we go. This is the team that I've wanted. I think that Nemec trade was huge for us getting the second line center. We're 6-1-1 at the end of October. We got one more game here. I might as well slow sim it. Simulate game. Here we go. Up against the Florida Panthers. Alexander Barkov. They got, who else? Sam Bennett. Aaron Ekblad, there you go. Gavin McKenna already puts us on the board early, and then Boisvert, our rookie, on the fourth line, a big goal. Here we go. First period, nothing new. Second period, it's still 2-0. Let's see if Demko can hold the 2-0 lead here. Come on, we gave him insurance. McKenna with another goal. Oh yeah, I think McKenna's gonna hit that 40 goal mark easy. There's Matthew Tkachuk. I completely forgot about him. Please don't blow this lead late. Hold on, Demko. And it looks like we're golden. All right. So we are off to a great start to the season. What a great turnaround compared to what was going on last year. We have a good start. Our first year, we had a good start as well, and we did very well. So if we can mirror that, that would be awesome. Go up to the 13th here. Another win. Come on, another win. We dropped one to New York. That's all right though. We've been winning games. Shootout loss, not the end of the world. Another one. I might have to edit my shootout lines, and then a loss. Okay, so we're starting to drop some games. We're on a 4-game losing streak. So Pettersson leading the team. This is the Elias Pettersson that we've needed. Besser is up there too, our captain. So look at that. Look at that. Our Canuck veterans are putting in the work, and it's showing off, or it's paying off. Gavin McKenna with 5 goals, 7 assists in 12 games. That is huge though. Pettersson with 10 goals. I did tell him to improve his shooting over the offseason. I don't know if that has anything to do with the simulation, but it's working. Coots is having a monster rookie season. That's what I love to see. 9 points in 14 games. Wow. And Nikishin, he might be up there in the James Norris conversation. He dropped back down to a low elite. I was expecting something like that to happen. That's why I didn't want to sign him to a crazy contract, because he was turning 26. Usually 26, the potential, that's when it stabilizes and kind of goes near to what the overall is. Yeah, still a very good player there. And Boisvert, he's not having the best rookie season. Maybe he needs one more year in the AHL. I don't know if me putting in Nick Dowd is going to mess up the chemistry here. Let's see. Nick Dowd. So it doesn't change chemistry. We'll see how we simulate, since we're dropping games, we'll see how we simulate with Nick Dowd there. He has a very good defensive category, which is what we got him for. We can even play him here, yeah, in the penalty kill with Pettersson. So we'll scratch Boisvert because he's not really playing that well. Just 1 goal, and he's a -7. I think I'm gonna send him down. I don't think he's ready for the NHL yet. We'll bring up Brendan Gallagher, who's down there. And then I don't think Gallagher was playing anyways. Let's see. Boisvert, who can I'll put him in for Linus Karlsson. Put him on the center. There you go. So we got our first line, Romani, Boisvert, and Potter. And then we have Brendan Gallagher up with the big leagues, just in case we have any injuries. All right. We'll continue simming here. I don't know how far I want to go. We'll probably go to the start of the new year. Let's get to the end of the month here. Another loss. And then there we go. We break the losing skid right there. So many guys want Sealer. Come on, let's get back on a winning streak. We dropped a couple. We got to get some back. We lose to the Hughes brothers. And then we bounce back with a 7-4 win and a 3-1 win against Toronto and Buffalo. And we are stringing them right back up. That's what I love to see. Keep it up, boys. That's what I love to see. We drop one in the shootout. I think I'm going to edit my my shootout lines. We're losing a lot in the shootout. Which is not ideal. Let's see. See, what can I tweak here? Like, guess McMichael, maybe I can put in maybe someone with hands, like Lehkonen. Yeah, he has a good shooting category and good hands. I'll put Lehkonen in there. Besser's having a great season. That top line is having a good year. Yeah, 18 points for McKenna, 22 for Pedersen, 19 for Besser. The Karamaki, look at that. 8 goals, 13 assists, 21 points in 24 games for him. McMichael, what a pickup there. He has 19 points in 24 games. Lehkonen, he has 16. So we just made some very good pickups over the offseason. Coots, he's playing very well as a rookie third liner, 15 points. He has 5 on the power play. So he's doing his thing. Riley Smith, he's not doing much, but I mean, he's more reliable, I guess, than having Dumais in there right now. I mean, I could fuck around and just chuck him in there, but like, I really don't like that defensive category. I think I'm leaning towards moving him and Lankinen. I'll add Dumais on the trading block. Maybe we can upgrade our right wing, third line right wing situation later on. So we'll just add them on there for now. Continue the sim. Get up to the new year. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the 18th. Colin Porter out with an injury. Not good. We'll just replace him though. There we go. 2-1 win. I want to start seeing some shootout wins if we go to a shootout. Made some adjustments there. So how's Boivera responding in the AHL? He just wasn't ready for the NHL. Yeah, 6 points in 9 games. Not bad. Coots picked up any more points. He's at 16. Maybe he's gonna win the Calder. You never know. 6-0 loss. Not good. We bounced back with a big win though. We're 18-6-4, so definitely in a good spot. Get up to the end of the month now. We might as well go up to the trade deadline. We don't really need to make any more moves right now. And yeah, we'll go up to the trade deadline. Oh, there's Kiviharu. We'll replace him. Just bringing up big wins here. That's one in the shootout against Edmonton. And oh, that's a ball buster. Braden Coots out until January 18th. So he's out about half a month. That's a huge loss for us. He's playing so good. He has 20 points in 35 games. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're gonna have to bring up a center. Huh. Okay, we know Boivera isn't working. How about we try bringing up Potter? Give Potter some time in the NHL. We'll just insert him there. He can play center. He can play left wing as well. How about Lindstrom there? No. So there's minus chemistry. Yeah, we're gonna try Potter on that third line center position. Give him some time here in the NHL as Coots recovers. Okay, so we're gonna go up all the way. We'll try to get back to when Coots comes back. He should be back for this Anaheim game. Big 7-0 win against Carolina, 4-3 win against Montreal. Florida, take them out. Everybody just, like, we're just decimating right now. We lose to Washington. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. I got too cocky. And Coots is back in the lineup, which means how well has Potter been playing? 1 goal and 2 assists is not bad. Hey, maybe I keep him up here, but no, I think we send him down. He did very good in replacement. We're not going to play Coots right away because he might still be hurt. We're just going to put Dumais in there. Here, Dumais, you will get you some games in. So we will get Potter back in here. And then, yeah, Coots will get a chance to play very soon. Whenever that yellow logo goes away. So it should be after this game. We'll throw Coots back in there. See how Dumais did. Dumais had 1 goal. Yeah. So yeah, he's just like I don't really. He's very good offensively, but he does not do anything defensively. So we'll put Coots back in there. We will check at the end of the month the stats again, our team stats, player stats, everything. Coots back in the lineup. Let's see how the team responds. We need a big win after a loss to Seattle. We drop another one to Anaheim. Boston get a big dub there. Archie Baines just replace. Columbus, we get a win. So many teams just asking about Sealer. I don't want to trade Sealer. Everything's looking good. Let's see. How's Lindstrom playing? 8 goals, 5 assists. Not the best, not the worst. Coots, he's gotten 1 point since he came back. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to find a replacement on that third line right wing. I want like an 84 overall there. Oh my god, Willander has 22 assists? What? Damn. He's going crazy. Oh my god, even Hronik. Oh my. How is Nikishin doing? 34 points? That might be the lead in the league. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and look at everybody's totals later. Demko is looking like Vesna Demko again. Lankinen is doing a great job banking him up. Maybe I don't even trade Lankinen. Maybe I keep him. Assassin, we can just replace him. Another Sealer trade. I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright, so we'll see where we stand in the stats right now. So Pettersson's leading this team with 45 points in 49 games. Big season from Elias Pettersson. Gavin McKenna right behind him with 39 and 49. Not bad. McMichael, what a pickup. 39 points in 49 games. Exactly what we need from our second liner. Hronik is up there at 4th in points. Wow, he's having a hell of a season. That's like a Norris caliber season from Hronik. There's like Haramaki, Nikishin, Besser. He's kind of fallen down from grace from the start of the season, but he's still doing a lot better than last year. He only had like 45 points last year, so an improvement. Coots, he's kind of ever since the injury, he's kind of been trending downward. I don't know if he's still in the conversation for that Calder. Lindstrom, oh, I should have done a Calder interview with him. He's playing well now. But yeah, there's everybody else's stats. There's the goaltenders, 27 and 10, 6 and 2, 9, 19, 9, 2, 4. We're getting great goaltending this year. Let's see, because yeah, Lindstrom is right behind, but yeah, he's gonna need, Coots is gonna need 9 points. Yeah, he's gonna have to be playing like crazy to win that. I don't think he's catching that, unfortunately. He's just missed too many games. Maybe if he was still healthy, he'd have a chance, but I don't see it happening, unfortunately. So we'll go up to the trade deadline, end the video there. I'm gonna be looking for a what's it called? A third line right winger to replace Riley Smith, hopefully. And we'll see what we do next video. But let's finish off the sim here. End the video strong. Come on. Shootout loss. Another shootout loss. These shootout losses, man. Oh my goodness, we're just dropping them outside of regulation. There we go. We got a shootout win for ourselves, and then a 6-0 win against Edmonton. That's huge. That's like a potential playoff matchup. Keep going here. Come on, boys. Finish strong. Can we get to 40 before the end, or before the trade deadline? We just need 4 wins here, and Riley Smith is out. Alright, I guess I really got no choice here. I'll play Dumais. Dume on that third line. See, Pettersson, how's he doing? He's at 57 points in 57 games. So this is why I didn't trade Elias Pettersson, you know. I saw the vision. I felt like he can get back to the player that he was before, point per game, and he is showing that he can still do it. So I'm so glad I didn't move him. McKenna is now an 87 overall. He has 50 points in the year. Big season from him. And then Besser, he's just been all around just terrific. How many points will Karamaki at? He's at 45 already, so he's having a breakout season. Having such great seasons from everyone. And then Nikishin, he already has 40 points in 57 games. That is our Quinn Hughes replacement, everybody. Just you're seeing the future right now. You're seeing the rebuild pay dividends, all those trades. We still have so many draft picks coming through the system. But yeah. Let's see how we finish here. Oh, it's not showing the proper record. When I want 40 before the trade deadline. So we need to get 3 of these next 4. Come on. Ottawa, can we beat them? Smith is back. We'll throw him back in the lineup. It's Riley Smith. Let's see against Ottawa. We got a shootout win against Seattle. 4-0 loss, so we need to win these next 2 to get 40 before the deadline. Minnesota, shootout loss. It's not going to happen, but still an impressive record. We'll slow sim this game against Connor Bedard and the Chicago Blackhawks. I traded them Garland last year, and it looks like they're battling for a playoff spot, so it did work out for them. I gave them Hedl too, but they ended up moving him. I guess they didn't want to re-sign. Quick sim here. Let's go. Third period. Koivunen tied it up there. Kill some penalties. Coots with a huge power play goal. That's what I like to see. And then Nikishin with a shorthander. Big goals there from our young guns. 5 minutes left. 4, 3, 2. I think Demko is going to shut the door. There you go. Roenick with the empty netter. And we finish that off with a 4-1 win. So we are at the trade deadline. We can see who's available. Let me save the file just in case something happens. Browse the trading block. We'll see any potential right wingers that I could trade for. I want someone that's like an 84 overall, like an upgrade from Smith here. Doesn't look like there's too many guys on the block. We want right wingers. I don't really think there's any. Ooh, Nick Schmaltz. Oh, imagine getting Nick Schmaltz on that third line. Imagine. That'd be crazy. Nick Schmaltz, we'll circle back on. Vegas. No. No, so Nick Schmaltz is enticing. We'll circle back with him next video. Let's check the draft class. See if we've uncovered anyone. We've uncovered all these guys. What's it called? Franchise defenseman. So many good players in this draft. Wow. Yeah, after this video, I'm probably going to go manually back into the scouting, so you guys don't have to worry about that. I'll have that done before the start of the next one. Check our stats here. We haven't checked our team stats once. We've just been checking individual stats, but here's what it's looking like. Pettersson leading the way with McKenna and McMichael behind him. Everyone's pitching in. Everyone's doing their part. Can't get mad at anyone on this squad, really. Goaltenders are doing good. Rookie skaters. We got Coots and Lindstrom doing their part here as young players. Top of the league. You got McDavid dominating, 82 points in 63 games. Lane Hudson right before him. So Lane Hudson probably in conversation to win the James Norris this year. Will that be his first one? I think that will be. Yeah, it will be his first James Norris if he's able to keep this up. Quinn Hughes is going absolutely berserk as well. He has 24 goals as a defenseman. So yeah, who won the trade? New Jersey or Vancouver? I don't know. It's looking pretty even right now because technically we got McMichael from them as well because we traded away Nemec, and of course we got Gavin McKenna. Yeah, there's Pettersson down there. Back with the top players in the league. We'll check the team stats here. We're the top of our division by a lot. Wow, we are dominating. And then entire league, we are third in the league in points. So goals for per game. We are scoring goals now. That was our big problem in the first 2 years. We were having trouble putting the puck in the back of the net. But now it seems like we've solved it with our new coaching staff, with our new players. Everything's just working out. Goals against per game, we are even letting in. We're top 5 in goals against per game as well. So we're putting pucks in the net. We're keeping them out. Power play has been a great improvement. We're at 10% better than last year. We were at 9% last year. We're second in the league. Penalty kill, we are like a top 10 team in the penalty kill as well. So we're strong in every single area. We are a team to be feared right now. Everything's looking good. I think I'm gonna end the video there. Next video we're gonna take it to the playoffs, and then we're probably gonna make a trade here to upgrade that right-handed third line spots. Looking at the squad there, yeah, get Riley Smith. If I can keep Riley Smith as a depth piece, that'd be awesome, but he hasn't really been doing anything too spectacular. Just imagine if we can get like an amazing player there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm having a fun time with the series so far. To be honest, I've been cranking videos out and making them like crazy. Like today, I think I made like 5 videos, which is insane. I just enjoy franchise mode so much, and really glad I started this series. But yeah, if you're enjoying too, drop a like, comment, subscribe just to keep be notified on when I upload more videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.